Hey there. I recently started thinking for the first time in my life, and it occurred to me that I've been doing a lot of lessons on blues, and one thing that I haven't covered yet is the different types of blues progressions. We're just going to stick with your 12-bar progression here, but I'm going to give you a little bit of insight because there are progressions excuse me, there are progressions that are quick change, and what that means is that from the 1 to the 4 in a 1-4-5 progression, it's going to go to the 4 after only 2 bars of being on the 1. I'll show you. Okay, I'm also going to let you in on whether there's a turnaround and if it stays on the 5. I'll explain that in a minute. Key of A, just a boogie. Key of A, 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 just a boogie. Okay, did you notice how long it stayed on that first, on the 1? It was 4 bars. Count with me if you want. 1, 3, 4. That's your regular 12-bar progression, not quick change. On the quick change, what it's going to do is it's going to do 2 bars and change back to the 1. And at that point, it just does the same thing as the longer, not quick change progression. So it's just that one thing there at the beginning. So the non-quick change, right? And then it starts again. And now I'm going to do the quick change form. Ready? And then it starts all over again. If you're not familiar with these formulas of 1-4-5 or 2-5-1, you're just kind of scratching your head. What the hell does he mean by 1-4-5, 2-5-1? You're going to have to go to my the chord finder lesson, okay? Because that lesson is going to fill you in on that, on how that works, and it's pretty in depth, okay? Now we're back here. I hope you got that. That concept there about the 2 different blues progressions, 12-bar progressions. Okay, now there's more to this. There's the progressions where it stays on the 5, and in the key of A, the 5 would be the E. You know, this one here. Sometimes it doesn't go to the 4, it stays on the 5. So what happens is this: when you get to the E, it doesn't go to this one. So it doesn't do, it just stays on here. And I'm going to play that progression for you right now. And then it starts over. and then it starts over, and then it starts over again. So you see, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the quick change, okay, as we discussed earlier. We're going to do the quick change, and we're going to stay on the 5, all right? Check it out. Starts all over again. Okay, so that was a quick change because we went from the A or the 1 to the 4, and then we stayed on the 5. Okay, there's also the turnaround, and none of these so far have had the turnaround. I've been playing them straight without a turnaround. Okay, so I'm going to play you the long form with a turnaround, okay, and you'll see. And then it starts all over again. And what we did there was, after it goes back to the 1, at the very end after the... I played a 9 chord, which you can do, but you can also keep it like this in this boogie style. So... there is we're sliding where this is our target, the E, or the 5, and what we do is we go a half a step below it, just 1 fret, and slide into it. We can also do it, instead of going from below it into it, we can go from above it. We can do like that. So we can go. Okay, so that's turnaround. So now we can mix all these up. Let's say somebody wants to play a blues in an open jam. What you want to do is you want to find out from the guys, is it going to be a quick change, or is it going to be, is there going to be a turnaround? Does it stay on the 5? Does it stay on the 5 and then have a turnaround? Let's play that one. Let's play a quick change, stay on the 5 with a turnaround. So you see what I did there? It stayed on the 5. It didn't go to the 4, right? So it had to turn around. So that was a quick change, stay on the 5 with a turnaround. All right. Let me think. Is there anything else? As far as technique goes, unless it's really too fast, I really recommend, in order to get the right sound for this sort of style, is you better pick down, all down on these. Sorry about that. Whew, what happened there? hope I'm not bogging you down with too much stuff. If you feel a need to stretch out, I think now's the time to do it. As a matter of fact, let's all do it. Let's all take a moment to get up and just stretch. Okay, right now. All right, this is a recap. So far, what we did, we played the blues progression, a 12-bar blues progression. And why is it a 12-bar? Because the whole thing takes place in a 12-bar space. If we count the bars in a not quick change, it would be 4 bars on the A, or the 1. No matter what key you're in, it's the 1. You can play it in B. This is all movable. Play them in G. Same thing. So 1, 4, 5 progression. All right, so we covered the long form. So we covered the long form, the quick change, and then the options of staying on the 5 or not staying on the 5, if there's a turnaround or not. And there's plenty of songs that have been written in all the different permutations of this 1, 4, 5, 12-bar progression. Okay? I think that's it for now. Get dancing. Laters.